Let's talk about your brain injury. What happened?
It happened January 23rd, and my brakes, 8 years ago, my brakes went out in Duluth, and I was going home to Superior, and my brakes went out, and I went down the hill and hit the retaining wall at the bottom of the hill. And basically, the brakes went out, and if I remember right, what they told me is they couldn't tell if I had my seatbelt on or not, but I must have crawled underneath the seat so I wouldn't take the blunt of the whole impact of the car, because the engine went above me. But I broke both my legs, and I suffered a brain injury because of it. And I broke both my legs. I had one of my bones come out of my leg, and I suffered a coma. I was in a coma. And then the good thing about it was the fact that it happened 15 minutes. They had me in and out of the car and in the emergency room in 15 minutes because it was happening right next to the hospital.
What were you doing? You lived in Superior at the time?
Yes.
Are you from that part of the state?
No, I had moved to Superior a couple years ago. I originally from Tomahawk, but I was living in Superior at the time.
You're how old now?
I am 35 now.
So you would have been 27 when this happened?
Yeah.
What were you doing for a living at the time?
I had just started the job at the hospital in Duluth at the time.
And so were you near the hospital in Duluth? Almost to work?
No, it was actually my day off, and I was at a friend's house in Duluth visiting a friend's house, at a friend's house. And I guess what they have told me in the past is that my car was the brakes were making a squeaky noise in my car, and she tried to convince me to stay at her house and have it look at my brakes. But I told her I could make it back to Superior and then I told her I can have them look at my brakes when I get back to Superior. Well, I guess I never made it back.